I suddenly realized that I might have superpowers. It all started with an exam. No matter what answer I wrote down, the teacher would give me a perfect score. Like this question: who is the current Prime Minister of Japan? I thought for ages, but my mind was completely blank. I turned and caught a glimpse of the student at the next desk dozing off, so I wrote down his name. The next day, he actually became Japan's Prime Minister. Then I looked at the second question: who is the current President of the United States? I frowned and muttered to myself, the person who made this test has serious issues. I can't even figure out who my own country's president is. How could I possibly know about other countries? So I left it blank. The next day, the White House announced that the US president had gone missing. The exam was finally over. I couldn't wait to rush out of the classroom, thinking I had definitely bombed the test again. But I never expected that the teacher would give me a perfect score again. At that moment, I understood. Whatever answer I wrote down would become reality. To prevent the world from descending into chaos, I quickly went online to research and tried to correct my answers. But as soon as I put down my pen, that classmate announced his resignation from the prime minister position, and the US president returned to the White House. When it came time for the math exam, I finally breathed a sigh of relief, thinking that surely nothing weird would happen this time. But after I finished the test, Tokyo Tower started swaying back and forth. The news reported it was due to a calculation error. I seemed to suddenly realize something, and rushed into the office to find my test paper. Sure enough, I had calculated pi incorrectly. I tried to correct the answer, but Tokyo Tower swayed even more violently. In the critical moment, I finally wrote in the correct answer, and the tower returned to normal. After experiencing this series of bizarre events, I made up my mind to study hard and use knowledge to save the world. However, going from a slacker to an honor student wasn't that easy. During this time, I accidentally wrote natural water instead of natural gas, which caused global stock markets to crash overnight and triggered an energy crisis. But I didn't give up. Through relentless effort, my grades finally became outstanding, and I became an honor student. Soon, the final exams before graduation arrived. I just needed to finish the last subject, geography, and I could graduate. When I got the test paper, I was full of confidence and quickly finished all the questions, and sure enough, got another perfect score. But just then, a flash of white light suddenly appeared. Then all the Japanese people disappeared. A gentle breeze blew by, and my test paper fluttered to the ground. Only then did I discover there was another question on the back of the paper. What is Japan's current population?